Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Minsk and Friends Eastern Bloc Party starring Shadow of Chernobyl, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Here we are in the ruins of Chernobyl, or the outskirts of the zone of exclusion. It's a lovely Ukrainian day outside. I can't wait to go out in that fresh air. Last time we were introduced to the world and our character, the Amnesiac Marked One, whose quest is to, well, apparently to bop this guy called Strelok. Let me see now where... Oh, we do have a flashlight. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. Huh. So I was just pressing the wrong button last episode when I was trying to find my flashlight. Well, good to know, because once it gets dark in here, it's going to be dark for real, so... I need that light. Yes, we're... The only thing we know is we're supposed to kill this dude called Strelok, who's here in this picture. Which Strelok, I believe, means shooter in Russian. Probably Ukrainian as well, because I think those two languages are very, very, very coterminous. More pressingly, we were doing this favor for that trader guy, Sidorovich, I think his name was. We found a flash drive. We had our first fight. It was a brutal opening to the game. Really taught us how difficult the game's going to be. Well, let's get back to Sidorovich and... Oh my god, this weather could not possibly get worse. You people are nuts staying out here. Oh, this might be someone's stash. Better not. That would have been rude of me to start stealing. I already stole one energy drink from the ground. Ow, I just walked into barbed wire. That's not good for you. Let me tell you. So now we can... I'll just show you guys. I have the pistol out now. If I go down far enough, it gets removed because, again, Sidorovich is a very plot-critical NPC. I believe there's only 2 NPCs like this in the game. No, that's not right, because the room with the second one has a ton of other NPCs in it. Anyway, the point is that the game disables weapons, so you cannot kill this very critical to the plot.
Got anything valuable?
NPC. Apart from him and the other character, pretty much everyone else in this game can die, which is very interesting. If they're a plot-critical NPC, you will usually find a PDA on them, which will kind of have a diary note that will lead you to the next part of the main quest, in case you kind of missed out on talking to them. Greetings, Marked One. Did you manage? It's all sorted out. Where's the flash drive with the info? Here it is. Great. Alright, that's all. So... Oh, this fantastic song again. God, I love this song so much. And we got lots of money. We should actually very quickly take a break to trade. Oh. Sidorovich doesn't have much of anything interesting, but we've got a lot of cash on us, so I might as well get all these bandages, since, again, bleeding is really important to stop in this game, so bandages would be useful to have. Also, I don't have a single first aid kit on me, so I guess I could take that as well. So now we're at 420 rubles off, about 1,050, so we're doing pretty good. Also, I don't have a lot of food on me. I have this bread and Tourist Delight canned food from an army warehouse raided by stalkers. The bread is the cheapest of these foods, I think. Diet sausage. Oh, I didn't realize that'd be the most expensive. Interesting. I guess that's the most filling then. In any case, we'll just buy... just get a couple of breads, I suppose. I do like the text for the bread. Hard to say who manages to bake these loaves in the zone, but the bread isn't contaminated and is perfectly edible. Well, at least none of the stalkers have complained about it. I think that's funny. Alright, if we buy this shit, I'll be left with 1,000 rubles, which is pretty good.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
Also, I suppose we got this anomaly last time, you may recall, the stone flower. We could sell that off and make a ton of money, but I'll hold on to it for now because we got some better buys to do. Born in the Springboard Anomaly, this artifact is found in only a few areas of the zone. The bits of metallic compounds create a beautiful light play. It is very calming to study this artifact at night by the fire. Fascinating. I'm going to hold on to that for now, and I'll talk to that at length in a moment. I realized I forgot to talk about the artifact we got.
You've made my day.
So let's see if Sidorovich has anything else for us. Any special missions?
Listen, Marked One. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find Strelok, right?
Okay, so the special mission dialogue was the one which advances the main quest. So let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about Strelok. There's a stalker that goes by this name. They say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that Strelok fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal?
Go on.
All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this Strelok managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grants for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, so here we got the lore about the Brain Scorcher, actually. We haven't heard about the Wish Granter yet from any NPC, but I spoiled that stuff in the first episode. The reason I did that was because when S.T.A.L.K.E.R released in 2007, back then games still had these things called instruction booklets inside the covers. You know, this was still like, Steam was only 2 years old, so I'm pretty sure in 2007 you still couldn't buy anything except Valve's own games off of Steam, so definitely you would still buy computer games at actual brick-and-mortar store. Like, online buy just wasn't a thing at that point yet in the way it is today. So yeah, you had the instruction booklet which explained the whole history of the second accident in Chernobyl, and it explained about the Wish Granter and the Brain Scorcher. So that's why I felt like I should share that trivia to you guys already before anyone in the game, because it's kind of assumed that you actually read the instruction booklet and briefed yourself not only on how to play the game, but just the kind of the background lore of it. You don't really see that anymore today because, well, you know, no one really... Well, no, I don't say no one. Games are bought way less in a brick-and-mortar store anymore. Anyway, let's go on. So, we're supposed to go to Agroprom, get this stuff which is some sort of research information on the center of the zone.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the S.T.A.L.K.E.R bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Crystal.
You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
Okay. I should probably have bought some of his anti-rads. Well, he's only got one anti-rad. It costs a ton, though. So maybe we should buy another bottle of vodka. I've got one of those here, but I'll just buy another one real quick.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
Well, spasiba to you too. Yes, amusingly, drinking Stolichnaya vodka will also reduce your radiation level if you've gathered some
All
rads.
Right. Well, drop by if you get any more.
Well, let's check if he's got anything else for me. What special missions? You haven't even finished the last one. I guess it's a good point. Sorry, Sidorovich. We could ask some questions from him. Ask away, but I don't know everything. I sit here all day while life goes on outside in the zone. I can tell you about the zone in general and a little about the nearby areas where I've been myself. So tell me about the zone in general, I guess. Shoot. Do you know what happened to me? What kind of question is that? You see, that's some shady business. They found you in a death truck. That's a kind of corpse carrier, right? These trucks come in from the center of the zone once in a while, loaded with bodies. No one really knows where they are heading. So one of them crashed into something, and you were found nearby. It is the most amazing thing of all. We've found broken down corpse carriers before, but no one ever came out of them alive. I'm sorry, bro. That's all I can help you with. The rest you'll have to figure out for yourself. Well, I'd like to find out more. So let's still ask about Strelok, I guess. We gotta know about this guy we're trying to kill for nebulous reasons, because a PDA told us to. Yeah, I've heard of a stalker by that name. Rumor is he's one of the few who went to the center of the zone and made it back. Still, we got so many of these legendary stories about stalker heroes that I can't really guarantee anything. At any rate, I've never dealt with him personally. It seems he has his own trading channels. Anyhow, just ask the folks here in the zone and you'll be sure to learn a lot more. Well, I'd like to find out more from you. Actually, that's everything we can ask about the zone. What's going on in this neighborhood? This is the entrance to the zone, a sort of an antechamber. We've got an army cordon here. It's relatively quiet with the exception of a couple of army guys who like to have some fun, go on shakedown runs. Experienced stalkers don't come by very often, so it's mostly rookies. Some settle here for good, yeah? A little ways from here, there's a farm made into a rookie camp. Watch yourself, though. They aren't afraid to pull the trigger when push comes to shove. What else? You won't make huge profit here, that's for sure. There's a deserted factory across the road. To the north, behind the railroad embankment, there are ruins of a farm. An army outpost lies to the south of here. And beware, the military left some mines in the ground. Also, there used to be a bridge in the center, but it went down somehow. That's about it, really. Well, I don't need to hear in detail about those places. We got the gist of it. So, let's see now. What else can we talk to this guy? Do you have connections to all the factions here? Sure. What's the matter? Well, we don't really know about any factions yet, but I guess I could try joining a faction? Let's see. Okay, we've got two things here. We've got duty and ecologist. But let's put it this way. We don't know at this point in the plot what either of these are. Let's not do this. I think this is from this mod we're using, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete 2009. I don't remember you being able to join factions by talking to Sidorovich here at the beginning of the game in the original version, so let's not mess around with that. Well, let's check if he has any normal jobs for us. In fact, he has a zillion little side quests for us. I'm not super interested in either of those. I'm not interested in that kind of job. Oh, he wasn't super surly at us. Like usual, I'm going to focus just on the main quest. This game doesn't even have very interesting side quests, if we're perfectly honest. I guess someone will disagree with me about that, because I think a lot of people love the organic nature of this game world, but I'm not gonna bother really doing much of these side quests. Let's see you, Sidorovich. I'll get to work on finding those documents in Agroprom then. So let's see. First job is to get to the railroad embankment. Before heading deeper into the zone, it's necessary to traverse the old railroad embankment. The only safe passage there is guarded by the military. However, there's a small tunnel to the left. Rookies usually go through it. It will be awaited by one of my debtors. Oh, I was supposed to do Sidorovich voice for that, sorry. And here's find the military documents. As soon as you steal the briefcase from the Institute, take it to the barkeep. He runs the 100 Rads, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R bar. It's located on the site of the former Rostock factory. Well, I guess this is some kind of lead. You too, Sidorovich. You enjoy your meat down there in the hole. Oh, the rain is over. Fantastic. Feels good. I think if we talk to Wolf, he might also give us a quest at this point. Hi there. Vitaly-Grad. Still busy guarding. Well, I'll check real quickly with Wolf. He might have something for us. So, how's it going? Your guys and I made it A-OK at the car park. That's awesome, man. Here, take this. That's my personal reward for you. We got a jellyfish. So, do you have a jobs? Destroy the boar layer. What's that all about? My friends and I had stash here not far from the car park where the forest is more dense. Basically just what you need. I mean, the boars may live there, we can't get to the stash. Help kill the boars and I'll thank you for myself and for my friends. Some other time. I don't want to do side quests. Even that one, it's a really easy side quest because it's like you run around here and there's a bunch of boars you shoot down, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. However, I think Sidorovich had a side quest which was to bring the jellyfish artifact. So I'm gonna run back down there real quick because we just got a jellyfish artifact from Wolf there as a reward. So you can see the artifacts here. They're not just treasure, loot. They also actually have physical effects on you. Like this one increases your bulletproof cap resistance. Actually, they both do that. However, you'll notice they have radiation +5. What that means is obviously these artifacts are radioactive because of the whole... God, it's Chernobyl. So if you equip those, you will slowly gain radiation levels. This meter here will fill up. Once this is full, you die. So obviously, you can't wear artifacts on you constantly. Like, I mean, what you could do is equip it for a short while. Like, if you know you're going into a fight with people, like you could equip it for that and then de-equip it once you're done. Hopefully, you won't be too radioactive by the end. What's smarter to do is that you'll find some artifacts which actually all they do is reduce radiation level. So what you want to do is equip that in tandem with the artifacts which cause radiation, and that'll like counteract the radiation increasing, and you'll be fine, good to go. So let's. For now, I don't even want this jellyfish artifact. That's like a really low tier artifact anyway. Some guy from the big land asked for a jellyfish. It's not a lot of money, but it's a milk run. Take it. Hey, I'm up for it. So now we need to find the jellyfish artifact, and I'm here for the job. Job's done, and here's the reward. We just gave the jellyfish, and we got a lot of money and Strelok vodka. Absolutely glad we got that money. And oh my! It seems Sidorovich has updated his catalog of equipment while we were gone. So we got now 2,300. What could we buy with this? So here's the classic S.T.A.L.K.E.R suit, which I think we're wearing in the picture, but 60,000 rubles, not gonna get that. Merc suit, S.T.A.L.K.E.R suit from the Merc faction, based on Western Army Special Forces. So actually that's worse than the S.T.A.L.K.E.R suit. We still can't afford that. Can't even afford the bandit jacket. It's just so expensive. Here would be a Heckler & Koch MP5. Also costs a zillion dollars. There's two sawn-off shotguns. Weird. They seem to be the same, just... Nah. Not interested. Also, you can see we have... Weapons do have a condition here, you can see right there, and our shotgun's a bit worn down. So eventually we do want to, like, cycle out weapons. I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete 2009, the mod, adds a feature where you can use traders to fix your equipment, pay money to get them repaired. A feature which wasn't in the original Shadow of Chernobyl, as crazy as that sounds. I'm just gonna buy some more health, because we're gonna need health, so... It doesn't cost a lot, any of this stuff, so... I'm just gonna make off with some more health items, and then we're good to go, I think. We got a lot of bullets for our pistol, that's good for now, and a fair amount for the shotgun.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. Alright, well, drop by if you get any more.
Alright, see you. Now we can focus back on the main quest. Well, on the game in general. So, let's see. There's the symbol to the tunnel. Let's go check it out real quick, why don't we? So, go back to the map. So, there's a military... This is what we talked about, Sidorovich mentioned. There's a military checkpoint right here in the bridge of the railroad bridge. So, we can't use that. That's the easy way to get through. I mean, we can, but we're going to have to kill a lot of Ukrainian army guys, and... They're a bit tougher than the bandits down here. In fact, it's kind of weird that there's a military checkpoint here, and they don't do anything to police the S.T.A.L.K.E.R village right in the way there. It's one of those weird things about this game. But what we could do is follow the road, check out this abandoned farm, and then swing over to check out this tunnel over there. Sounds like a good plan, yeah? So let's get on that. Then we can get on north. Oh, right, sorry guys. I'm still in the village here, shouldn't mess around. So yeah, you can see, unlike Metro, there's more of this, bit more RPG-ish features. You got like stats affect your like resistance to weapons. That's your really only stats, honestly. But apart from that, you do have a kind of a food system in this. You do need to eat every once in a while. That's why I bought some bread, and we have the military rations. And what's more, there are some status effects in this game, crazy as that is, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. I find the kind of balance in this game. Wow, this is a damn good day we're having here right now. Feels almost good to be in Ukraine. There's the abandoned mill. We're gonna go check that out right now. Dogs. I can hear dogs. Actually, I can carry the shotgun for now. So yeah, I played this game originally back in like 2008, like a year after it had come out, because I was so hyped for this game. You know, this had a long history and it was featured in gaming magazines at the time. I was just like, oh my god, what a cool idea for a game. Hang on. Oh. That's a guy. It's friendly. Or neutral anyway. Who is this guy? But most recently, a year ago, I played this because my nephew wanted to see what this game was like. I was like, let me show you. But I played like maybe halfway through this game. A little less than halfway through. Oh, who are you? Borka Big-Eyed. Hey, well, can you tell me something interesting? All I have to do is wait for those pussies in uniform to go out for lunch. There's no point hanging out here. I need to go to the big land, but they won't let me, no matter what. I'm not the only one trying to get out, but we still can't slip by them yet. Wow, that's tragic. This guy is trying to get out of the zone, and he's... like, the military won't let him. That's really messed up. I'm good for supplies now, I think. I could get the... Nah, I'm good for supplies now. I think we'll last for a while. Alright, dude. Good luck getting out of here, I guess. There's a couple of other people here as well. Dude, there's an anomaly right there. Watch out. Yeah, that one right there. I will let them wander on. Won't bother them. Let their little caravan go on. So yeah, it's been 10 years since I played most of this game, like the finale of this game. I haven't touched in almost 10 years, so I'm curious to see, cause I'm gonna be honest, you guys. The final couple of levels of this game, back in the day, I considered it was one of the best levels in any video game I played, and I still kind of feel that way because I have such good memories of the finale of this game. It is one of the most intense sequences I've ever enjoyed, like one of the most atmospheric, really exciting, really cool sequences I've had in... Oh, they're aggroed. Shoo! Scatter dogs. But that, again, I have to say, it's been 10 years, so I'm really curious, will it hold up my feelings now, 10 years after the fact, that the finale is so cool as I remember it being. I mean, the only way we'll find out is playing through this game, yeah? Okay, so here there should be a stash. Is it this guy's corpse? No, this is probably the stash. Ooh, bandit jacket. Perfect. And oh my god, a silenced pistol. Dude, nice. And some different bullet types. There's 2 different bullet types. This is armor piercing. This is weak armor piercing. Okay. So these are rarer bullets. Oh, fantastic. I can't believe we got such good loot right at the start. Arkasha boa. Okay. It's freaking... So this is... I wish there was like a compare... Another feature I'm missing is there's no like compare feature here. It's a bit annoying, but this is better. Well, I can't tell because it's like soldier and leather, so I can't tell what the difference is, but now we look like a bandit. Oh no, we better be careful so some guy doesn't try to kill us. And here we put this. Oh yeah, now we can do a bit for sneaking about. It's very hard to stealth in this game, if we're perfectly honest, but I'm gonna try. Oh, that's right, That's right, you have to empty the stash completely for it to leave the map, which is a bit of annoying, because sometimes they're like loot I don't want to take. As you can see, we have a weight limit in this game, so I do want to watch my weight, not to get over-encumbered. But, so I don't always want to pick up all the treasures I find. Unfortunately, that means sometimes these statues will be left on the map. Hit the goods right under the roof of the little house by the bridge. Right under the roof, so let's try sneaking on top of the old mill. I think I shook those dogs off, maybe. I hope. As I recall, sometimes these stashes are really hard to spot, so... For example, roof of the house... Is it up there? Oh, that's bad. Oh, and I remember this part, because there's holes in the ground and there's anomalies right underneath the mill. So we need to be careful. For example, now I'm stuck, and I'm gonna drop right into that anomaly there. I think we're dead. We're not dead! Oh my god. Wow, that's weird, because that anomaly was like right there. Oh! Look, there's an artifact there. So yes, artifacts will also form naturally inside anomalies. Of course, the problem is they're inside an anomaly, so like... How do you get in? Now that's a question for the ages, isn't it? Okay, if I had to guess, the artifact is up there. Maybe I can get over here? No, artifact, the stash. Good hiding spot this guy found. Whoever hid it up here, but oh good, bandages. Definitely can use those. Let's put the light on real quick. Yeah, army fatigues. Freaking AKs. On the clock. Yeah, shorten the AK. So not the toughest one. 3 guys at least. Might be more behind those vehicles. Definitely a very bad idea to try to take those guys head on. So I'm gonna try to find the alternate route. And I think this is the stash. Ooh, the thorn. Oh, fantastic. The result of the burnt fuzz anomaly in the body of a careless stalker. Pokes the body of its owner no matter what, but it also helps clean the body of radionucleodes. Quite widespread and cheap. We're gonna take that. So now you can see the thorn is what I was talking about. It reduces radiation. Unfortunately, it increases bleeding by 100%, so you take double bleed. So I'm not going to equip it right now because the benefit of the stone flower is not super huge. I'd rather wait to get better artifacts, then put the thorn on. They're not after me, okay? There's like 5 guys down there, so never mind then. I'm not gonna rumble with them. Don't know what triggered them. Maybe stalkers. Okay, that was embarrassing. I'm sorry. I was aiming for the staircase, but it might be after like maybe stalkers coming from the north or just mutants. For now, I'm not gonna stick my nose in that. It's not my business. Yeah, like, I have to say, fans of this series really laud the so-called A-Life system, which tries to, like, model the AI of this living world. Like, present a living, breathing, sensible world to you. Personally, I feel like the A-Life system doesn't really... Like, that's one thing I don't really feel really stands out in this game. I haven't noticed it being incredible, the interaction of the world. The random encounters in this world are fun. I do like that, though. You find, like, weird, like, groups of characters in the universe and like these packs of mutants and stuff. It works pretty okay, I suppose. I'm being maybe too negative about the A-Life system. Like it's a good effort. The thing is, just because I remember reading about the A-Life system in magazines when this game was coming out, and it was going to be so much more ambitious than it is now. Like, you know, zoned areas is one, but there was going to be like crazy... The AIs in this game were going to be way more active. Like, they were promising that